This is the amazing Beth Gilbert. Damn it. The amazing Beth Gilbert, who's going to be helping me read tonight, and I do comics about a depressed guy named Don Depresso. I started them in March of 2012 when I was really depressed and I had just gotten dumped, and it sucked. But I found comics to be a great outlet for all that, so here I'll just show you guys some of the ones that I've made in the past. Yeah!
Don Depresso is lonely. Girls don't want to date a depressed pill-popping alcoholic.
Well, duh. I do all that stuff to avoid thinking about how girls won't date me. Don Depresso. Don Depresso breaks his arms. Yay, tons of painkillers. Boo, no way to open them.
Don Depresso's tissues.
Don used to carry around a packet of tissues in case he spontaneously cried in public. This happened when he saw sad things, like roadkill, or sweet things, like old people in love.
Don, come to this party with free booze.
Ack, it's Ella the ex with her new boyfriend, Successful Sam.
Successful Sam says, so Ella and I are going to start this business venture in Guatemala.
I have no more Ella and no more tissues. Now he carries around a roll of toilet paper.
Don Depresso's friends all couple up. Heroin Harry says, my new girlfriend is dope.
Sober Sally says, I'm getting tea with my new boyfriend tonight.
Self-loathing Sarah says, I hate myself, but my new boyfriend loves me.
Hutch the Butch, oh shit. Hutch the Butch says, my new domestic partner just bought me a cat. Oh, I've had the same girlfriend since I graduated college. Her name is Sally Mae. She writes me letters.
Don Depresso plans suicide.
I want to kill myself.
Do you have a plan?
No, that's why I'm calling your hotline. Any techniques you'd recommend?
Don Depresso's Facebook newsfeed.
Ella the ex was tagged in Successful Sam's photo. True love.
That night was magical, baby.
You're magical, baby.
Best boyfriend ever. I can't wait till we move in together and have dogs and babies.
How does Facebook know which newsfeed updates will torture me the most? Don Depresso's love handles. What's the use in having love handles when no one will ever love me?
Don Depresso wants heroin. Part 2.
There was a part 1 to this, but I didn't include it.
What's this about you trying to get heroin?
My shrink says I should occupy myself with a new hobby.
Why not something good for you, like jogging or yoga or Pilates?
Sally, you can't imagine how many drugs I'd have to take to even consider those alternatives.
Don Depresso wants to woo.
What's a good way to woo a girl, Hutch?
I always went over domestic partners with a bouquet of pets.
Don Depresso's soundtrack. What sad music should I listen to? Even Elliott Smith is too cheery for me right now. I guess I'll just sit here in the silent void of my existential hell.
Don Depresso gets serious.
Most of my comics are jokey, but this one's going to be more serious. I really am depressed and I really am an alcoholic. Any experience I have must be either dulled or enriched by substances. Life just doesn't taste as good raw. I really am obsessed with my ex, even though she dumped me forever ago. We're supposed to be friends, but we aren't really. I know it's because she can't bear the burden of my emotions. She has no feelings for me, I know, yet I can't release that ghostly anger. I fall asleep pretending my pillow is a sweet girl next to me. No one has ever treated me as sweetly as my friends' lovers treat them. I wonder if it's because I don't bother to hide my flaws. I'm drunk and going to sleep now. The next morning. Fuck! I said all that drunk shit and then published it? I'm so embarrassed. I didn't mean any of it. I was just drunk.
Don Depresso's cognitive dissonance.
Not gonna drink today. Not gonna drink today. Not gonna drink today. Not gonna drink today. Don Depresso's emotional availability. Everyone leaves me because I'm an alcoholic loser.
Well, you're not emotionally available if you're an alcoholic.
But I've got this whole arm free.
Don Depresso at the pharmacy. Sorry, Mr. Depresso, you don't have any refills of oxycodone.
Ag, my leg. Ag, my arm, my head, my nasal concha.
Nice try, Mr. Depresso. Take some Tylenol.
Don Depresso wants something. I want something. Booze? No, already drinking. Cigarette? No, already smoking. Miscellaneous pills? Nope, already popped a bunch of those. Can you be addicted to something you've never even tried? This must be how people in unhappy marriages wistfully think of the one.
Don Depresso meets the happiness fairy.
I wish I weren't so depressed.
I can take away your depression forever and ever if that's what you truly want.
Well, I guess not. I wouldn't be me if I weren't depressed.
15 reasons girls are dumb for Don Depresso.
I want to sleep with more people before settling down.
You must be too smart for me because I don't get you at all.
I met someone else. He's not better, just different. But I'd still rather be with him than with you.
You're just a fucking mess.
I'm just a fucking mess.
I was on ecstasy when I asked you out.
Oops, I cheated on you, and I'm just going to cheat again unless we break up.
I know you too well. It's like you're my brother.
You never remember what I say because you're always on Ambien.
I think I might be a lesbian.
You're too much like a lesbian.
I'm getting back together with my ex-boyfriend. You know, the lying, cheating asshole.
Hey, babe. I feel guilty about being with you because you deserve so much better.
You like me too much.
You don't like my dog enough.
Don Depresso edits his drunkumentary.
Don's drunkumentary was to show Don's drinking problem over a span of 5 months. He wanted to document life from the point of view of an alcoholic. After putting the project on the back burner for a while, Don decided to edit the raw footage. Oh geez, 20 hours of me stumbling around and crying about my ex? I need a drink for this. Don Depresso goes on vacation. I wonder if I should try online dating here. Nah, I might meet the girl of my dreams and have to deal with a long-distance relationship. But wait, I might meet the girl of my dreams.
Don Depresso's suicide note.
Dear world, I'm sorry to leave you. Goodbye. Delete. Dear world, I'm sorry to leave you under such rushed circumstances. Delete. I'm sorry to leave you behind so soon. It is simply too trying to go on. I must capitulate, surrender, throw in the towel. Death, I beckon you. I shan't dilly-dally any longer now. On second thought, maybe I shouldn't kill myself just yet. This suicide note could be my masterwork.
Don Depresso's dreams.
Don didn't want to get out of bed because he was having such good dreams about being productive. Don Depresso's slow suicide.
You should quit smoking. What could be worse than dying from lung cancer at 50?
Living to 50 without smoking another cigarette. Don Depresso's spam filter. Stupid penis enlargement ads just remind me that I'm not getting laid. Don Depresso turned on his email spam filter. He turned it back off once he started to miss getting email.
Don Depresso and Lena Dunham.
I have such a crush on Lena Dunham. I'm torn between A, finding her totally relatable because of her spot-on characterization of quarter-life trauma and confusion in her film Tiny Furniture and her HBO series Girls, and B, acknowledging that she's way too cool for me because she made a film and a TV show by the age of 24. Lena, I hope you read this and maybe talk to me someday.
Please.
Don Depresso wants what he hasn't got.
This is a Sinead O'Connor reference. But I know JC gets it. I trade all my good dreams for nightmares. I'm sick of waking up disappointed. Don Depresso's oral fixation. Don tries to satisfy his oral fixation with booze, cigarettes, and food. But all he really wants is a mouth on his mouth.
Don Depresso goes to the Museum of Modern Art.
All these great works of art just to remind me, A, that I'm an untalented failure who would never create anything meaningful, and B, that I'm too stupid to find half of this modern art shit at least that interesting.
Don Depresso on smoking.
Smoking is a funny thing. In the 1960s, smoking just meant that you like to take meditative breaks. Nowadays, it means that something in your inner core smolders in self-destructive anguish. And that's why people looking for roommates on Craigslist never want smokers. Oops.
Don Depresso goes hiking.
Look at all this beautiful nature. Sorry. Do it. Oh, no.
We'll try
God.
Forward.
It's okay.
It's moving.
Look at all this beautiful nature surrounding us. Life is amazing.
Fuck you.
Sally, I would do anything to give a shit. Don Depresso gets clean. Don had yet another OkCupid date scheduled for the evening, so he mustered up all the energy he had to shower and change his clothes.
Oh man.
That sounds hard.
His date canceled.
My dog died and I will be busy grieving for the indefinite future.
But at least he didn't have to worry about showering and changing for another week or so.
Don Depresso's 34th birthday, August 8th, 2012. Here's some weed.
Says everyone, Harry. Self-loathing Sarah says, here's a diary for your inner demons to fill.
Sober Sally says, here's a list of Narcotics Anonymous meetings.
Hutch the Bush says, here's a dildo.
Dr. Pilsner says, here's a Dexedrine refill.
Landlord says, here's an eviction notice. Something about getting stoned and listening to Shakira's Hips Don't Lie on repeat while not moving one's hips at all.
Don Depresso's maze.
Some folks like in life to amaze. They believe they'll solve it with hard work and persistence. To Don Depresso, life is not simply a maze, but an infinite matrix of recursive mazes. Heroin Harry's knife.
The newest addition to my knife collection is a postmodern knife, which challenges hegemonist first world identity constructs. It's a knife shaped like a spoon.
Olga the Optimist on Love. This is a character that you guys haven't seen yet, but all you need to know about her is that she has a deformed claw instead of a hand, and she has a weird-shaped doll head. But she's very optimistic about life.
The great thing about living every day with a sharp pain in your heart from repeated bouts of unrequited love, topped with the knowledge that you are too ugly to ever live that obscure fairy tale of intimacy, even in such a basic gesture as hand-holding, because your one hand is a deformed claw without fingers, is that you may eventually find within you a literary masterpiece akin to Monans of human bondage.
Or Goethe's The Sorrows of Young Werther. Of course, this doesn't apply if you have the talent. Hutch the Butch and Jackie.
Have you been texting other girls again, Hutch?
With that attitude, Jackie, I don't think this is going to work out. I'm Polly.
Well, if I'd known you were Polly, I wouldn't have been calling you Hutch this whole time.
Snooker's logic. Why do I think that having this one cigarette is going to make it any easier to cope with the sick feeling I got from hearing that Ella the X is engaged to someone else? Smoking the cigarette just gives me more time to think about it.
Dear Martha Wainwright.
Oh, God.
I just want to tell you that in your song Come In Tonight, I heavily relate to the lyrics. I spend my time trying to forget you with booze and smoke from cigarettes and dope. I do that every day, trying to forget my ex-girlfriend. That's all. I hope you read this email, Martha Wainwright. Love, Don Depresso.
Yeah.
The terrible ache of memory.
Used to be I'd wake to see you dreaming. Now I dream of waking up to you. Don Depresso's new line. That girl over there is mighty cute. It's a long shot, but I think I'll try my new line on her. At the very worst, she'll just laugh. Excuse me? Okay, here we go. With music. Oh god. It's not working. What? You just want to sing it?
Just sing it.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe.
Actually, we haven't met. I don't even know your name, you fucking creep, and I hate that song. Don Depresso's endangered.
You're gonna play Don this time. I'm running out of patience to keep drawing you, Don.
What do you mean?
I started you as an exercise in not caring how good my art was, but now I'm starting to care how you look.
But I don't even care how I look.
That's why you're not getting laid.
Your shitty art is why you're not getting laid either.
Just sucking. This is about the pain of loving and fucking up and losing. I can't think of any other way to put it. Ghost.
You gotta get over Ella the X, Dawn. It's been almost 2 years. You could have met someone new by now if you weren't so hung up on her.
But her memory haunts me like a ghost.
Maybe you should call Ghostbusters.
Nah, I think I'll just call Heroin Harry and buy some painkillers.
Sensuality. No offense, but girls might find it a turnoff that you smell like smoke all the time.
Really? But I find that smell so comforting. How to deal with jealousy at a party.
Hey buddy, I hope there aren't any hard feelings between us, says Successful Sam.
No, none at all. I mean, the fact that Ella started dating you right after me was hurtful, but I can't blame her. It made sense that she didn't want to be with me. I was a wreck.
Yeah, I've heard.
Damn it, I should have told that motherfucker off. Raindrops. I like the rain. Sometimes I feel like a raindrop. I'm always falling. Out of luck, out of life, and for people I shouldn't be falling for.
What would Dan Savage say?
For those of you who don't know who Dan Savage is, he's a media pundit, queer activist, podcaster, relationship advice columnist, and more. Hey Dan, I'm a 34-year-old straight male. My one and only official girlfriend dumped me, and since then I've been trying to move on, but my luck with dating has been terrible.
Are you by any chance a depressed, pill-popping alcoholic?
How'd you know?
Because you've called me with the same message at least 5 times, audibly wasted each time.
Sorry.
The most important thing for you to do is fix yourself. Stop self-destructing if you want any hope of getting vag.
Yeah, okay, you're totally right. Thanks, Dan. Look. Possible reasons she didn't text Don back. Don's a bad kisser. Would it bother you if I poured a shot of whiskey into my coffee?
Don's too awkward.
She only kissed Don back to be polite, but she never really wanted to. You want some of this coffee? Man, you look really cute in double vision.
Don got too drunk.
All I want is a normal, healthy relationship in which the other person actually cares for me too.
Don seemed too desperate.
Or maybe it's about her, not him. Who the fuck knows? Okay, now we have a very special guest, Neurotic Nicole. No, you don't.
Careful. Oh my god.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh boy.
So Neurotic Nicole is a character based on my awesome, amazing as hell roommate, Nicole. Loosely based, and she's going to be reading about God, it's all static. Alright. Well, I also have agoraphobia. I'm afraid that I'm going to be walking past a mom with one of those baby carrier things on her chest, and I see myself getting closer. And then I trip on something and crash right into them, and the baby just explodes between us. I trip into the mother's horrified face with the baby's blood running down in her sobbing, gaping mouth. And we both know that we can never move past this point, so we just eat each other's faces off until we die. These are the intrusive thoughts I have, and that's why I don't leave my room.
So, yeah, my childhood was awful.
Kiss her.
And my last boyfriend was abusive.
Kiss her now.
And then I tried to kill myself.
Definitely kiss her right this second.
Okay, I have to go home. Nice talking to you.
Oh. Okay. Fucking microphone.
It's fucking
Relationship. Well, shit. If I get into a relationship, then Don Depresso has to get into a relationship too. That's quite a commitment. Well, if that didn't work out, what a relief.
You were almost in a relationship, Reggie?
No, this is a work of complete fiction.
California.
Just flew into California. The beautiful sunset reminds me of death, misery, longing, heartache, cold nights alone, hopelessness, pointlessness, and booze. My life is itchy. There's an itch somewhere that I can't figure out how to scratch. And that is the dildo that Hutch the Butch got him for his 34th birthday.
Great dildo.
Disability.
Maybe it would be easier to get on disability for my depression than to ever actually find and hold a job. Holy shit, look at all these forms. How can any depressed person possibly get a job? Introvert party. It's party time! I sure hope no one shows up. Wish fulfillment dreams. Yay! A full bottle of Ritalin in the bushes. Yay! Ella the X wants to get back together. Yay! Neurotic Nicole likes me too. Wait a minute. This must mean I have a crush on Neurotic Nicole. Stop twisting my brain around, stupid dream. Fuck, it's too late. I like her a lot. Crack pipe. This is based on a true story that did not happen to me, but it happened to someone else. Anyway. A creepy dude offered Don Depresso some Adderall to smoke out of a crack pipe. Don smoked it and later realized it was probably crack. Later. So I accidentally smoked crack today.
Nice. Want some chewing tobacco?
Ew, no way. Don Depresso and Neurotic Nicole date. I don't want anything serious. Is that okay? Yeah, totally. I mean, you would make the perfect girlfriend for me. We could lie in bed all day, smoke weed, watch bad crime scene reenactments on the Investigation Discovery Channel, listen to Paula Cole
The Coaster.
and Sheryl Crow
The Croaster.
on repeat, order pizzas, make bizarre quasi-erotic comedy videos, have some sex occasionally. But yeah, totally cool that you don't want anything serious. Basement band.
Oh my god, the band Sparkle Princess Forever is gonna play a show in my basement tonight.
Damn, the show hasn't even started and I'm already depressed. I just know I'll never look as good in spandex as any of them do.
Dawn joins Sparkle Princess Forever.
I've always wanted to be in a band and you guys are awesome. Can I join?
Yes.
Of course, everyone's in the band. It's kind of our tagline.
Wait, what instrument do you play?
The wine jug? Friday. Oh god,
I'm so ready. I'm so good waiting.
Friday by Rebecca Black was
Friday, Friday, getting down on Friday, Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Party, party, fun, 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 fun. I don't understand the song, but I love it. What's wrong with this girl? I hate going out on Friday. Or any day, really. Maybe if I did, I could understand what she was talking about. It's like alien language.
queer dance party. Hutch the Bush took Don Depresso to a queer dance party. They were surrounded by bumping and grinding lesbians. If I could pass as a girl in this dim lighting, maybe one of these lesbians would think I'm cute and talk to me, and I'd charm her, and then somehow she wouldn't mind that I'm a guy, and we could have a relationship.
Sorry to bust your bubble, Dawn, but you probably wouldn't have much luck finding a relationship even if you were a girl. After all, you're still depressed, pill-popping alcoholic.
Just dance. Don Depresso went to a Sparkle Princess Forever show and got so wasted that he couldn't walk in a straight line. Don't worry, I'm fine. Totally not drunk. Wobbling and tripping all over the place is just how I dance. Hang with me. If I ever hung out with Robin, she'd end up hating me.
Just don't fall recklessly, headlessly in love with me.
Because I would most definitely fall recklessly, headlessly in love with her. And that is all that I have. That's how you can find me online, and also I have books that I brought today, so if anyone wants to buy a book for $15, you can talk to me. That's the book in the picture, and I will also sell them for less than $15. And I will sell them for more than $15 if you want to pay more.
They're great for your bathroom. Just saying, Stratton's room.
Thanks, guys. And thanks to Neurotic Nicole and Beth Gilbert.